Hello, I'm Paul Eaton. I retired as a Major General in the United States Army, and I served in Iraq from 2003 to 2004 as commander of the effort to rebuild the Iraqi army. I have 2 sons and a daughter. All of them are soldiers. I'm speaking to you today about what is possibly the most important strategic moment for America since the decision to launch the war in Iraq. Right now, American diplomats, led by Secretary of State John Kerry, are in intense negotiations that would end the nuclear ambitions of the Iranian regime. If successful, these negotiations could change the entire dynamic in the Middle East, making our country safer and reducing the chances of Americans being deployed to war in Iran. These negotiations are tough and will take time. Already, talks have been extended a couple of times, but the important thing is they're still talking. Some in Congress have opposed the talks from day one. Others are saying it is time to impose new sanctions. This is short-sighted and unhelpful. Our allies do not support new sanctions, and neither do our other major negotiating partners. New sanctions can destroy the very unity that brought Iran to the negotiating table and halted their nuclear program. Interference by Congress won't strengthen our negotiators' hand. It will make it harder for them to do their job. Diplomacy is far more likely to work without backseat driving from Congress. People in Congress who root for the deal to fail have not thought through the alternatives, which are stark. The Iranian program will be limited diplomatically, or we will have a war. Congress has the responsibility to do everything it can before putting American troops in harm's way, which should only be a last resort. Washington loves to quote Ronald Reagan about nuclear deals, saying, "Trust but verify." Certainly, any deal that is struck with Iran will have a strict verification regime. But I would like to cite one other quote from President Reagan. "The challenge of statesmanship is to have the vision to dream of a better, safer world, and the courage, persistence, and patience to turn that dream into a reality." Ronald Reagan knew that when he sat down with what he called the evil empire to negotiate the gradual elimination of our own nuclear weapons. That old warrior, Winston Churchill, understood that it was better to jaw a jaw than to war war. Diplomacy is our best way to prevent an Iranian bomb and avoid another war in the Middle East. Congress should support that mission for our military, for our security, and for our nation. Thank you.